campaign is going fabulous. There's so much enthusiasm. I think, you have these unique periods, like 2010, 1994. I think this is even more unique because the country is going in the wrong direction, and now we have the opportunity to not only take back the Senate, hold on or increase our numbers in the House of Representatives, but send the right kinds of Republicans, limited government conservatives to Washington, D.C. to roll back. And that's what we're going to need. We're going to need, and God is probably going to get me in trouble, we're going to need some revolutionaries. We're going to need some folk that are willing to take on the established, the status quo, the politicians that have been there and cut the deals with the special interests, even if they're in our own party, and fight for the American people.
What do you mean by the right type of Republican?
Well, I mean one that is, look, every Republican platform, the Nevada Republican platform, the National Republican platform is rock solid. There should be no libertarian wing or libertarian movement that's separate from the Republican Party, because if the Republican Party reflected the principles of the platform, they would be right in the family and feel right at home.
Do you think that they really split that much in recent years?
I think that during the Bush years they did, but I think thanks to people like Senator Paul, I'm not endorsing him for president. I might, but I haven't. I'm wide open. But thanks to people like Senator Paul and Justin Amash in Michigan, there is a growing libertarian wing within the Republican Party that I'd say there's enough room for all of us. There's enough room for hawks, there's enough room for libertarians, but I think we all agree that the fiscal insanity that's going on in Washington, D.C. is just not sustainable. If you are a military hawk, a national security hawk, you've got to know that when competitors, economic competitors, and maybe someday military competitors own your debt, that's a national security crisis. So I think the thing that unifies all of us is an idea and a desire for limited government and fiscal responsibility.
What's some of the things that the incumbent, Stephen Horsford, you would like to change that he's doing, or you see differently than him?
When I look at Stephen Horsford, I don't just look at his year and a half, 2 years in Congress. I look at the fact that he was one of the most partisan state legislators in the state. He was Senate Majority Leader, and he carried Harry Reid's water, and he's still carrying Harry Reid's water. And that's what I want to change. When I win, when I take on Stephen Horsford, and when we win and defeat him, I will be representing primarily, fundamentally, the people of the 4th Congressional District. And that's all the way from right here in Pahrump to Yerington to Martin Luther King Boulevard in North Las Vegas.
Website, contact information.
Absolutely. Niger Innis for Congress, and that's NIGERINNISFOR Congress.com.